Top 10 Dangerous Rulers of All Time Part 2. Number 5, Emperor Hirohito of Japan. He was the leader of Japan during World War II, and is responsible for the deaths of millions of people during the war, including the use of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. He was also the longest reigning emperor of Japan, and his reign lasted from 1926 until his death in 1989. Number 4, Joseph Stalin. He was the leader of the Soviet Union, responsible for the deaths of millions of people through his purges and gulags. Stalin's policies led to widespread famine and repression, and his secret police, the NKVD, were responsible for the arrest, torture, and execution of millions of people. Number 3, Adolf Hitler. He was the leader of Nazi Germany and the architect of the Holocaust, responsible for the deaths of millions of people during World War II, including 6 million Jews. Hitler's aggressive expansionist policies led to the devastation of the war and the loss of millions of lives. Number 2, Emperor Pol Pot of Cambodia. He was the leader of the Khmer Rouge, responsible for the deaths of millions of Cambodians through starvation, forced labor, and execution. Pol Pot's regime was responsible for one of the worst genocides of the 20th century, in which an estimated 1.5 to 2 million people died. Number 1, Mao Zedong. He was the leader of China and responsible for the deaths of millions of people through starvation, forced labor, and execution. Mao's policies, such as the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution, led to widespread famine and repression and the deaths of millions of people. These kings may have held great power, but their actions have caused immeasurable suffering and devastation.